Straight out of Boston. It's in me. It ain't on me. Bro, what kind of gummies them is, bro?
Peaches?
Oh, thought them were gummies.
Nah,
You don't do gummies?
no, I can't fool with it.
For real?
No, sir.
That sounds like an experience. What happened?
I mean, just edibles in general.
Oh.
Like, I can't fool with them. Had me stuck.
That's what I was gonna say. You must have an experience.
Had me stuck.
So, the gummies, to me, are straight. It's them cookies and any kind of
I think,
pastry. Like,
I'm trying to think. I think it was the time I had an edible. I think it was a gummy.
really?
Yeah.
It must have been strong. Yeah, it must have been strong.
I believe it was a gummy.
Damn, so
The
strong.
most recent time I had gummy, I mean, like I had some candy.
Vegas?
It ain't really do me bad, but I don't like it because I can't like I don't know what to expect. Yeah, like I don't know if it's just gonna randomly kick in or something like that. Like
IDK to science. Figure that out yet. Do you think that's one of them things like that's I mean it's so popular. They feel like it's a lucrative business to get into?
the
Could be a
talking about
lucrative
marijuana. Absolutely, if you gotta have the bread though. Yeah, you gotta have the bread though. I got a homeboy that's actually I did a podcast with him. That's in there.
Oh,
Like
really?
he does conferences and stuff like that. Like he does the medicinal. He's kind of but he's on the more so middleman side. Like
Okay.
he helps people get their medical cards so they can be able to get medicinal marijuana.
Sure.
And he, like I said, he throws
It's
conferences.
a long process?
Mm.
Why would somebody need help? Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Um, how did he explain it? Well, I mean, you gotta be qualified to get it for medicinal purposes.
By your doctor?
Yeah,
Or a doctor?
yeah. For medicinal purposes, you gotta get a script.
That's what I'm saying. So where would he come in at?
I guess
Finding the doctor?
Yeah, like he helps I guess
He's
the
a criminal.
process.
He's a criminal, bro. He don't have to charge people for that.
Nah, so like I said, I can't remember exactly how his platform does it.
Okay. That's
But
interesting.
or for example, like more so older people too. You know what I'm saying? Like they gotta.
That would kind of help. My point. You taking advantage of old people. Nah,
Nah.
this player.
Yeah, I don't want to speak on his because I don't know exactly.
I ain't trying to. Hey man, I ain't trying to make you look bad, brother. I promise.
Nah, but yeah, like I said, the main thing is the conferences. Like
Yeah.
he puts on conferences. Like I think this is his third one. He did it at the somewhere downtown, but he educates people.
I was just gonna say, no. That's the biggest thing anyway. A lot of people don't even know, or still don't know. Like a lot of this stuff exists
Yeah.
to benefit us
Correct.
as people. So
Correct.
yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I was just wondering, with it becoming so popular and becoming legal in so many states.
Yeah, but I think the actual when I was saying like you gotta have the bread, like the growing
you saying
and
the offense, you saying to control everything,
yeah,
the farm and all that.
yeah, the farming and all, like that.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
you gotta have the land. You gotta think about all that. Like
And somebody
then
got
it's
to
a
upkeep
cash
it too.
business. It's a cash business. Like
Mhm. Why do they do that with certain stuff? Why you think they do that with certain
Huh?
stuff like a cash business? There's some other
I
stuff
don't
like
think that. So from my understanding, I don't think that that banks will work with certain like marijuana businesses because of the stigma.
Because of what it is.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I think they have to jump over some hurdles with that. You watch Billions?
What's up? Podcast?
Nah, TV show.
Oh.
TV show Billions on Showtime. On Showtime, dope.
Yeah, text me your Showtime, bro.
Yeah, I will.
Off camera.
Yo.
That seems like a lot. Keep up with.
Nah, but I think
And it's gonna be legal. I think it's gonna be legal
absolutely.
across the board.
It's just politics. They gotta control everything.
Mm-hmm.
They gotta control everything.
Would that hurt? Because it's not legal everywhere. Would that hurt someone's brand as an athlete if they became the face or invested in?
You didn't see Kevin Durant on David Letterman?
Nope.
He talked about it on David Letterman's his TV show that's on Netflix or whatever. He got on there. He was like, I'm high right now. He told him he was high right now. He was just talking about like how it helps him, like with recovery and then slowing down like at the end of the day and like just his mental and stuff like that. So for a player of that magnitude to come out and just talk about it freely on a show with David Letterman, like I think the stigma is gone.
Really? You don't think just a lot of people hate KD right now for all the other stuff? I think he already looked at a certain way.
Absolutely, but he's still a big enough. I think a lot of that is noise, right?
Okay.
We see what the media is like, what they talk about, right? But KD is still KD, like as far as his fan base, like he may be loud that the people.
It's funny they give him the credit to start with that. Like, now don't get me wrong, he's the best scorer on the earth.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he weak sauce.
Yeah,
that's shame.
That's what always kills me with the KD thing. It's like you can't deny his talent. Right. So who are you to try to say, oh, he's weak or he's made a weak, like, bro?
And why does it matter who he's playing with?
What move would you make in your daily life? Like, what moves do you make? Mm-hmm. I think somebody tweeted him about that. Oh yeah, my car broke down and I don't have no AC. And they added KD. They said, but I enjoy taking the hard route, unlike KD. Mm-hmm. And KD tweeted him back. He said, you enjoy like having no AC and having a broken down car, like really think about what you're saying when you say it. Like, everybody wants to criticize because like you're criticizing somebody that's at the top. And whose song is that? Kendrick Lamar? It was about
a big song with a big song.
It's Kendrick Lamar album. What did he say? It was on this album. It was just basically like just regular people who's always like looking at somebody else and like criticizing, but like they still got their life and you got your life, basically. Mm-hmm. And like people will get up and the first thing they do is look to the blogs and then go into comments and start trolling. It's wild.
It is wild.
The other part is that people don't think about that. Like, it's real deal, a real person. Like, they might be a celebrity, but they like they gotta read all this stuff.
Yep.
And like I've even been more mindful of like just like talking about people on social media.
Yeah.
Like, because just of that alone, like it's like, okay, well, what if my comment is something that they actually read? Like, am I saying something to get a laugh for somebody else, or like is it in fairness or like of a true, like, oh, this is funny, like,
or are you really prepared for someone to tell you they feel a certain way about what you posting because you feel like,
or not even if they tell me that they feel a certain way. What if they feel a certain way?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Do
you really want this person to feel a certain way? Like, because if you really think about it, like, if this person was in front of you, would you try to embarrass them or hurt their feelings?
Nah.
while they're in front of you. So if you wouldn't, or if you would,
Mhm.
then that's something. If you would, then that's something that you need to check about yourself. Like why do you
Facts.
enjoy hurting people?
Facts.
And if you wouldn't, then why would you do it just to get a laugh? So two ways to look at it.
Yeah. Yeah. What I just thought about was, I mean, even the boldness to be the only one to comment on something
Mm-hmm.
and not be worried about, like you said, trying to get a laugh or
Yeah.
get a response from somebody else.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if those are the same people that would approach somebody in person and want to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I got something that's small.
Because like criticism can
Because
come in.
you can hide behind all millions of comments and sneak your little 2 cents in.
Yeah.
You know? That's the safe route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think that like there's a way you can criticize. Like let's just say sports, or you don't like somebody's album. Like you can say you don't like it because of X, Y, Z. You can say that. Let's just say KD. Like you can say, bro, KD had a bad game. He shot, 10 of 25. Turned the ball over too much. Like that's fair. Fair comments.
Yeah.
To me. And I think that's what Draymond been talking about a lot, like with the quote unquote new media and all that stuff. Like
they need to just focus on the game
focus
stuff.
focus on the game stuff. Like like I said, when you talk about, oh, that's a weak move, like whatever, like what are you really saying?
All right.
So what you're really saying is, oh, he's too good, and I don't like it.
Yeah, basically.
Like he's too good, and
I
he
don't like
made it
that.
unfair, and it hurt, and it hurts my feelings.
Right. That you did that.
that you did that.
Dang, yeah.
Because really, because that's all you're
You
saying.
too good and I don't like
you're
it.
too good. Because if you weren't too good, then you wouldn't care.
I wouldn't care.
And then on top of this is how good. Realistically, it makes it even better for KD, because this is how good he is. Because if it's just like, if you're just an all-star level player, they'd be like, oh man, that's a great pickup
Right,
for.
it's a good move.
This is a good move for him.
Yeah. They could
But
build a
being that
franchise
KD
out.
was
Yeah.
that good, now you have a problem.
He need his own team so he can prove to us
Yeah,
how good he is
bro. Why do I need to
to the
prove?
10th power.
Because in this, bro, LeBron James is arguably the best player ever, right?
Mhm.
Baby, bro, they still bash him and kill him and destroy him.
They've slacked off a little bit though.
So, but no, I
Yeah,
get it. But
yeah,
my point
but
is,
no, they
my
have-
point is, no matter what you do,
yeah.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you
Somebody ain't gonna like that you too good.
do. Steph came out and quote unquote proved all the haters wrong this year.
You think this was the one that's well? That's what they say, right?
Yeah, but I feel like Steph is Steph. He did. Now I can't lie. He showed me something.
Yeah.
But you already knew what Steph was. He
Right.
didn't have to show you, right? Because he already has solidified himself and did everything that he can do.
So this is a never-ending conversation I have with my partners. Some of the best players in the world don't have rings to justify in the media's eyes that they are great players.
Absolutely.
Like,
And I hate it with a
I
passion.
hate it, bruh.
I hate it with a passion, because when you think about, J.R. Smith talked about this. He said that some fan came up to him and said, "Oh man, your career is better than Tracy McGrady." And J.R. Smith said it took everything in him not to call him like an idiot. Like,
Stupid. Like, what?
bro, like, no, just because I have rings doesn't make me better than my career better than Tracy McGrady. Tracy McGrady's a 7-time All NBA player, Hall of Famer. Like, bro, what people have.
It's
I said it.
disgusting.
It's not to undervalue rings, but people have overrated rings based on what the media has said about rings, because it's not just roster teams that win. Man, it's top to bottom, coaches, GMs that put the team together, because you could put a great team together on paper and it doesn't work out. Like, it's so many different things that go into getting the ring that people will, oh, you didn't get a ring.
All right.
What? Or LeBron, you're not great because you lost. Like, I
Yeah.
again, it goes back to the criticism. I can point out some criticism when LeBron was in those finals and lost, but that doesn't take away from his greatness.
Yeah.
Like I can definitely critique what he could have done, what he should have, like, you know what I'm saying, different things at different points in the game, but that's really like breaking it down and analyzing the game. So
And,
yeah,
and you leave it there, and I think this may have been when NBA was on NBC, when they was just, it would be stuff about the game. Even the commentators would be stuff about the game, and then maybe some fun facts, and they throw some trivia in there, and it was that was entertaining because, I mean, you get to just focus on the game. Like the commentators just there. Like now, I think they do more trash talking like during the game, and I be listening to some of the comments like, bro, that's out of bounds for you to be saying on live TV about this dude, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Or even like
I don't think people need to know that.
I don't like how Shaq and Charles Barkley move. Like I feel
On
like
halftime? On the
Yeah.
Why you said that?
because I feel like they are overly critical because they were criticized. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, and this is, I think a lot of people do this in life in general. It's like, oh, because it happened to me, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I walked.
Give 'em tough love.
Yeah, exactly. I walked to school in the snow, and I walked to school
Get
in the
out and
snow.
walk, you'll be all right.
Like, bro, just because
Mama.
you did it, don't mean that if we have the capability to do something different, then let's, you know what I'm saying, let's do it. Don't.
This don't mean I don't appreciate what you
Right. So like, I feel like with Shaq and Chuck, they do a lot of like of just bashing and hating because of what, like, for example, like even with the money, like they, oh man, this player makes all this money and he ain't this. Okay, well, Shaq, you're better than him, right?
Right.
You're mad because he makes all this money and you were better than him, but he gets the opportunity to make money. That's literally what hating is.
Yeah.
That's literally what hating is. You're not critiquing him based on his play. You're critiquing him based on you feel he should be doing this, and I don't like it. So yeah, man, I think there's a lot of I think there's people just got to do better with their criticism. I think it's easy to throw out criticism that isn't fair. I mean, and I'm guilty of it. Like everybody, like especially like just or just with habits of like, you know, the way we criticize. Like I try to be mindful of it.
Okay.
Of, you know, and I also like I don't even care if it's, you know, if you joke around, but I like some people truly don't like these people that they've never met in their life.
Yeah.
And it's weird.
Jealousy thing gotta be.
Yeah. It's people looking at something that they can't achieve and being, I think it, like you just said, internal jealousy that's not what you were able to achieve. Because if you really think about it, like, how can you talk bad about something that you can't, like, or how can you be that critical of something that you could never achieve or do in your wildest dreams? Man. And I think that's why other people or if you, in whatever you do,
I gotta write that down, bro.
in whatever you do, are you the best at what you do? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I mean, like if I'm an amazing artist, would I be this critical to this amazing, I don't know, volleyball player? I don't know, like whatever it is. Like I'm the best painter ever, or one of the best painters, because that's subjective. I'm the best painter ever, the best painter ever isn't going and looking at this basketball player and like, yeah, man, he's trash. Like,
Yeah.
you're gonna respect because you are the best, so you understand what that weight feels like. You understand what it takes to be the best.
Okay.
And when people are not the best or it's not, they don't take their craft seriously, it's easy for them to criticize people who do take their craft seriously.
So for
Because
you,
if you respected what the process is, then you would respect the other person. You know what I'm saying?
that makes a difference. Yeah, definitely knowing how they got there, or to even like you said, just understand like that. That took a lot of work.
I put in a lot of work.
That's why you that good. Like,
Yeah,
I
I'm that good at what I do, so I put in a lot of work to get to where I'm at. So I'm I respect, what you what
that
you're
shouldn't
doing.
be so hard, bro.
But it's hard because people don't put in, like, you have too many people that don't
They haven't worked for.
Yeah, they ain't worked for nothing.
Okay.
They ain't put in no work for nothing,
That
so they
makes
can
sense.
they can easily say these things because they don't respect what it took to. That's why I said, like, I know people who played at, like, at the minimal professional level, like, or a couple players that played in the played a little bit in the NBA.
Right.
So I know how good they are. So I know how good the ones at the top are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it.
But if you heard them make a
I
critique,
can
it's
respect
like,
their
yeah,
critique.
like, yeah.
I can respect it, but then when, like, that, and I think that's a lot where it comes from. It's like, I know how, like, people who are on teetering on the edge of being that great, and I hear how they speak about these players, or like I said, I got a homeboy that coaches.
Yeah.
He coached in the
And
NBA.
they trying to get there.
Yeah, he coached in the NBA, and he saw these players on a day-to-day basis. And, like, when you hear him talk about how good these guys are, it's like, come on, man.
Yeah. So is it would it be the modesty, not modesty, the lack thereof in someone's critique that would make you think like you're being overcritical? Like, when do you feel like it's being overcritical?
I think the lack of knowledge, the lack of the lack of understanding of the game. Because the casual,
You saying you'll hear
yeah,
that?
I can hear that
Okay.
you can't really break down the
And
game.
articulate. Okay.
Yeah, you can't articulate. Oh, he played terrible. What
That's
happened?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
How did he play terrible?
Okay.
Was he? What did you see in the defense? Like, did you
Okay.
read? Were you able to read the defense? Were they playing a drop coverage and,
Okay.
like,
Yeah. So not
he wasn't
necessarily
attacking it.
the amount.
Yeah.
Just how.
Like, how well can you analyze the game to be that critical? If you could really break it down
To be on the receiving end, that makes sense because you want someone to be detailed.
Yeah.
Like,
Bro, if you
for
gonna-
me to even trust what you're saying.
yeah, if you're gonna tell me I suck, then tell me how I suck.
Yeah.
Like, why did I suck?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Yeah.
Don't just tell me I suck. That
Dang,
means
that's how you build trust. Why they don't work in marriage? Why they don't work in marriage, cuz?
man, I think, to your point, like, being able to articulate your feelings in a relationship, is big.
Yeah.
If you're gonna tell me that I'm sucking in marriage, really break down how like what I'm doing.
So if you bring that, then you got to bring the suggestions and
Yeah, you got
what'll help me be better.
Exactly.
You know?
That's
Right.
like, okay. Well, if you can break down, okay, you didn't do this, you didn't do this, you didn't do this. Okay,
Yeah.
so I would like for you to do this. I would like for you to do more of this. If you're gonna bring a criticism, then you got to bring how it can change.
I need that. I think men need that.
For sure.
Like in order to move forward, but I don't think women sometimes understand like that's necessary for me because I'm dealing with you. So don't tell me, well, you had a daddy or your parents were married, you should automatically know, what to do in this situation. Like, no, our situation.
I
is
think that's
different.
probably the biggest hurdle in relationships is probably the expectations of assumptions.
Yeah.
Like, just assuming that people know what you want or know how to give you what you want or
Just what's best. In
yeah,
general.
and I think that's pride for the most part.
Yeah.
Like pride of not wanting to, and I mean, men are guilty of it too. I'm guilty of it too. Like pride of like, oh, you should know.
Yeah.
No, like I shouldn't know. Just tell me.
Right.
Like whenever you say you should know, you're wrong.
Okay.
No, I should unless okay. Let me
I was gonna say
rephrase.
is that blanket?
Yeah, unless I've literally like like I've told you this.
bruh.
I told you this multiple times. I'm saying like the assumption of like I tell you something very like broad or vague, and you say you should know based on a certain situation, but that may not. My brain doesn't.
Right, and
my
I
brain
forgot.
yeah, or like my brain just doesn't work like your brain does.
It's already in your head. Like,
Like you know what I'm saying? Like as a female, if you are telling me, you know, I want XYZ, if you tell me XYZ in this in this moment, you can also tell me, oh, this is what I mean by like this is what I want at this time. Versus like always expecting. Now, the better that your partner gets, then yeah, they are gonna kind of know some things. That's obvious. But I think the fairy tale of it is that people they fall in love with the
he guessed it right.
Yeah,
That's flattering.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly,
so flattering.
Exactly. So it's
Because-
great.
Yeah.
That you know that person guessed it right, but you also have to be willing to grow with that person to get to the point that they guessed it right.
Yeah, because I don't need you. Well, you should have been observing. You should have been watching. And I should not tell you. Like, come on, man.
And I mean, there is some
stuff.
truth. There is some truth into that's a part of being present, right?
Yeah.
If you're present
paying attention.
and you're paying attention, then yeah, you're gonna know a lot of things. But again,
you gotta crucify me for it.
Exactly. The growth, the it's about growing together, and it's about if you truly want to grow with that person. Because if you truly want to grow with that person, then you're going to continue to grow and allow that person to make mistakes and get through, you know,
some patience, bro.
Get through that, you know, those rough patches of, okay, maybe I am not as present as I should be, or maybe I like, but
again, you tell me that. What's your suggestion? Because I'm still looking out for us, and my mindset a little different now with that because I've had conversations with some of my people, and I'm thinking because both parents at the house, we kind of go about things the same kind of way. But then when I really look at it, if our parents are working full time, really how much quality time is really spent with them, like growing up. Especially when I think about high school and playing sports or whatever, it was kind of like in and out the house, like practices, the game. It's like, wait, no, you're here, but like, do I even know you? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you really know me?
Yeah.
And that's
because when you really think about, like you just said, like your children spend the majority of their day
at school.
It's school.
Yep.
They spend more time with their friends than they spend with you.
Yep. And as an adult, you worry about so much other stuff, you might not even think to check in. You just checking off like boxes for the evening.
And that's why I'm gonna get you here. I'm gonna get you this. I'm gonna get you this. I'm gonna get you that.
Yep.
So yeah.
And y'all send them to us.
Yeah.
You ready to open up a can of worms, bro?
So, do you feel like the teachers, educators, they have a responsibility to help grow them as an individual, as a like because of the time we just talked about that they spend?
So this is gonna be welcome back to the outlet. It's your boy Philo, man. Yeah, I had to do that because we about to go in. I got my big cousin Fred Underwood in the building. Dream Big Sports. He been here before, but y'all ain't seen him. so Yeah, this will be your first time seeing him, guys. Screwed up the first episode. I'm sure we had a good conversation. I cannot remember right now what we talked about. But we here and yeah, bro. Thanks for coming, man.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you having me back on, man.
I gotta remember not to say again when I ask you stuff, but
Yeah.
go ahead and give your social media right there in that camera right there.
Yep. So at Dream Big Fred on all social media platforms, Dream Big Sports, y'all follow me. We're gonna be able to we doing a lot with sports and NIL and helping these athletes leverage their personal brand now that they have opened up a lot of stuff. So yeah, man, I curate digital transformation of athletes' brands.
I gotta talk to you after the show too, cause I got somebody in mind.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be in Montgomery
Tomorrow.
He probably be with me too. Got somebody for you to talk to.
Okay.
He finna go off New Hampshire maybe.
Okay.
It's his third year. D2.
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta remember to do that. But yeah, we back, man. We done already dove into some stuff, but bro, I literally was just kind of having this conversation earlier this week.
Mm-hmm.
No, last week when school first started.
Mm-hmm.
So, is it our responsibility to help the child grow? So, on paper, we are contracted to make sure that the kids are reaching their academic goals.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And part of the frustration as a teacher is they do become auntie, mom, uncle,
Mm-hmm.
counselor, mentor,
Mm-hmm.
coach,
Yep.
and wear all these hats
Mm-hmm.
throughout the day and throughout the years, weeks, whatever. And so when you look at all those hats and you look at the pay scale, it don't line up.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, you're not being asked to do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And so, when I think about it truly being our responsibility to help them grow, I say only
If you want that
in
responsibility.
their academic career.
Okay.
Only the knowledge that they're receiving and getting is like you would hope that would build, wise people, but until it's active on us, it's just knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And the certain goals and benchmarks and stuff that are in place,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they may not truly reflect growth sometimes.
Okay. So, fair or not, this is where I will give pushback. I think that well, it depends on how you define like responsibility, right?
Okay, so let me point this out. A lot of the things that teachers want to give to a child that'll help build character is against ethics.
Explain.
So much of the, counseling and a child telling you certain situations are happening at home,
Gotcha.
extracurricular activities, whether you're a coach, assistant coach, or anything for a team or a sport or whatever, like getting involved in any of those situations when you see a child struggling or see a family struggling, this child need to be taken home after every practice. All of this stuff goes against ethics,
Right.
and we're trained on how to report all these issues and how not to even give our input on family, like any of that stuff, bro. We're instructed not to do any of that stuff and give it to the counselor that's at the school. And so they're the ones who are kind of coaching and.
So this is where I was going to give the pushback, but not necessarily to the teachers or the educators, but to the system.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, is that they spend the majority of their time with the teachers
Mm-hmm.
in the education system.
Mm-hmm.
So why the way I feel the system is broken is because it shouldn't necessarily be there should be a component that helps build them as young men, young women.
Okay.
I think that some schools do like not public schools, but
Yeah.
private schools, charter schools.
For
They
sure.
do. That's where they do have it right.
For sure.
And I think the public schools have it wrong because while I get that they're trying to check the box and make sure that they don't mess up.
Oh,
too
so
many
you was just
different
asking
things.
on a personal level.
Just
do
on
I
a-
feel responsibility?
Well, not just you. I'm just saying in general, like just because of the fact that they spend so much time in school. It's like, and you just talked about
I mean,
the
as a
lack
human
of time.
being.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at.
Like-
At a human level,
Yeah.
do you feel? Should they have a certain level of
Oh
responsibility?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
On a human level.
Yeah, nah. I took you down that road because I'm thinking like
No.
truly responsible. Like no.
No.
Like,
I'm just
and
saying
that part sucks.
when you think about growing as a human being,
Yeah.
like like if you're spending the majority of time in this school system,
You
then
should be.
You should be like that.
Yes.
That system should be helping you grow.
Yes, a lot of
But
shit.
like you said, the system is not meant to help you grow.
No.
The system is to push you through,
Oh man.
and you become you work.
It's becoming so blatant now too. Like it's not
I'm
even.
not trying to grow you as a person.
Absolutely not. No, and I'm training. I'm training your mindset to not feel uncomfortable when it's time to go work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what I'm seeing, bro.
Are we building leaders? Or are we building
Workers.
workers?
Yeah.
Because that's the crazy part is because you can build you can be leaders like the quote unquote workers. Somebody has to work for
True.
somebody, right?
True.
But they still can be leaders in their they can have leadership qualities. The
Yeah.
best people, the best workers are gonna have leadership qualities.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna understand, you're gonna have empathy. Even when you go to these fast food places or these retail stores, like the kids just don't, and I don't know if I'm getting older or whatever,
are.
but they
They the
just
same.
don't. I don't know if we were like that, but they be rude, uninterested, like.
Very
Why am I
not
here?
proud of it? No, yeah.
Why-
Don't
like-
take pride in none of it. Like, yeah. I'm just here to get paid.
I mean, I know we definitely had people like that. I'm just saying, like it seems like
majority.
it's just like another level.
Yeah. Well, I gotta talk to people.
Yeah,
I ain't-
that's
I-
what it is.
Yeah.
It seems like they are just
I text. I don't
so
talk.
uninterested in talking to people, like just having human interaction.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Like they got something else to do. Like they in a rush to do
like what
nothing.
like why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah.
and it's like, bro, I didn't make you come work
Yeah.
here. Like I'm talking to you because I have to. Like
Yeah,
you
everybody
work
say
here.
that.
you
Quit being bitch.
I have to talk to you. Like you work here. Like I'm not. I didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's
There's some rude folk now. Some rude folk out here.
most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I couldn't imagine like even like if I'm their age and I act like I do now, like I wouldn't want to be around them. I told my kids that yesterday, y'all are cringy, man. Y'all are so cringy, bro. Like y'all lame. Y'all try to. I'm like, we wasn't like this. Like it's cool to not make good grades to them, bro. Like that's popular. I ain't gonna say cool, but I guess it is cool.
Cool to them.
Yeah, it's because it's a popular thing. Like, no, I ain't gonna do my work today because that's too smart. That's that nerdy stuff, that geeky stuff.
For real?
Come on, man. Public school, bro. Don't send them girls to public school.
I'm trying to figure it out right now, bro.
Ooh,
I'm trying to figure it out right
it's called
now,
homeschool, bro.
bruh.
That's what it's called.
I want to do it so bad.
It's called homeschool. They can go play sports. They can do homeschool and still sports extracurricular. They got pathways for kids to do that. Like real talk. Like, especially if you still want them to have the social aspect of being around kids that age.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Bro,
It's in Florida. I know they got it here.
Yeah, I'm out because Kylie's about to go to middle, and my goal is at least by high school to have them out of the system. Because like my big picture, bro. I would love to have them like homeschool and just travel. Let them see the world, the
If
country.
you had it your way.
If I had it my way,
Because you can educate that way.
Yeah, with experiences. I don't know if I told you, like, I don't buy them gifts for their birthday. I take them places and give them experiences. Like, I'm not teaching you to get a gift like that. No, I'll take you to Florida. I'll take you to, take you to this water park. I'll take you to the mountains, Smoky Mountains or something. Like, I'll do stuff. Yeah. Like, we're going to go somewhere.
Right.
That's your gift. This experience that you're going to remember. You're going to see all these pictures. Oh, what did I do for, like, bro, I don't remember what gift I got. Birthdays coming up. But if I went somewhere, I did something, that's what I remember.
Yeah.
So they talk to me now. Oh, Dad, do you remember when we went to, like, they talk about where they went. You don't remember a gift.
That's dope, bro.
You don't remember a gift.
I ain't think about that. That's dope. That's two things I'm gonna write down from this episode. No, that's good.
Yeah,
Dang.
Experiences over gifts.
And I'm big on that now too. Just valuing, those moments.
Yeah.
Creating those memories.
Create memories and create moments.
Bro, you had all three of them. How was that?
Somebody in Florida? Oh yeah, man. Nah, it was dope. They had fun. Jazz was there when we went to Disney.
Okay.
And then she flew out the next
y'all was
day.
just at the resort?
We was at the resort all week. We had she couldn't stay all day, but we stayed down there for 7 days. Had all of them, took them to the pool.
Sheesh. You had all of them by yourself, bro.
Yeah. Well, my mom and dad.
My bad. I was giving him too much credit.
Yeah, no, but they didn't. No, they man. They retired. Both of them retired. So they was going off to the casino. Like they were there at night.
Yeah.
But I had them throughout the day myself. Man, they were going out. My mom and dad was going to the casino, going out.
Best life.
Yeah, they retired.
Jeez.
Yeah, they retired. So they was down there, but they helped me out at nighttime or a little bit, probably not even that, but every day at the resort, like it was me and them. So yeah, like that was tough because in the age. So Yari, she's young enough to where she want to stay under me all the time.
Okay.
But the girls, they want to go play and do all this other stuff. But I still don't, especially in a pool, like they can't have their phone, so like they can't. Like we gotta. Hey, we gotta stay. Yeah, we gotta be able to stay. How crazy folks is. Yeah, we gotta do the same thing. So that was. But we had fun. Yeah. Like the resort was nice. Pool.
Where was it?
Kissing Me. It was Westgate.
Westgate.
Okay. What's the name of the Westgate resorts? But it was the Westgate resorts.
Okay.
About 10 minutes from Disney.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, I saw it. I was like, wait, Jazz just asked me about the airport. She coming back?
Yeah.
He finna have all three?
Yeah.
I was like,
okay.
That was, man, I saw the pictures. That seemed well worth it, bro.
Yeah, we got up. It was cool. It was good because break from work, like got up, went to the pool every day. Then at the resort, you got all types of stuff to do. So you'll either we could go to a movie or we could go, just go to the arcade place and stuff like that. So it was cool.
That's what's up, bro.
But the pool was every day, so it was relaxing though. Like that was cool to be able to just get up and go to the pool every day.
Man.
But I need one of those like by myself.
By yourself?
So it was a vacation, but it wasn't really a vacation because, like you just said, that's tough
to
have all three.
You gave me the right answer though.
Yeah.
For the camera.
Yeah.
No, I was just playing.
I need one for myself.
Yeah. But you can't. You can't get that. You can't get that time back, man.
Yeah. Nah. It was great for them. Great for them.
Cause they gonna, like you said, that's a gift they remember. You know what I'm saying? Have y'all been before? They been before?
Oh yeah. Bro, so talking about my mom took them down there Memorial Day. They stayed down there for 7 days.
This
And then
past
they
year?
just a couple months ago. They've been
Oh,
twice.
wow.
They've been down there twice in what, 3 months?
Oh wow. Oh yeah.
So yeah, they
create memories.
they got to go down there twice.
Yeah.
So
That's what's up. Y'all done?
oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
You ain't want no boy, man.
It's over.
You ain't want. Is that it for the Underwood?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you got sisters.
Yep.
That wasn't important to you?
Nah.
No.
Nah.
It's
Because I
cool.
can't control it. If I can't control something, I mean, if I can control it, I definitely would have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But nah, I can't.
You've
Control
always
it.
been like that?
Yeah. I mean, well, I've always been like that in the sense that I didn't know it, but once I realized about myself, I doubled down on that. Like I've never been a person that just kind of over worried about stuff that I couldn't control.
Okay.
Once I actually, this mean like something like, what if I can't control it, then I'm not gonna worry about it.
Some people are really well.
But I think the flip side of that, I try to control a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Well, I was ready to applaud you in that category.
no, I'm saying, but I mean, it's real though. It's real.
Yeah.
Like, I think it helps me that I don't worry about things that I can't control. But now I'm realizing that I need to dial back on trying to control everything.
Yeah.
It helps in other ways. It helps in business and stuff like that.
So since you said that, I'll apologize on camera for the range thing. Like, I think I let that fear kind of negotiate or talk myself kind of out of that, because I'm like, I can't really control how people are gonna navigate through. Okay, like I can just, he's training me. Why don't I just book him? Like, why do I need like that jump in?
Provide the value and hey, whatever what you find out, there's always a pivot. There's always a solution to the problem. That's
In
all,
the midst of it.
but that's all. Well, no. So if you lose a client because of the XYZ, it is what it is. You can't, like you said, you can't
I
control
just
it.
want my ideas to work, man. I want everything to work.
But see,
That's the control thing.
yeah. But so when you get that feedback and the universe is going to speak to you and the business is going to speak to you, when
Yeah.
you get that feedback, how do you how do you counter that?
Right.
Because there isn't going to be a answer
Oh, I'm all
for there isn't going to be a automatic like, okay,
Yeah.
a foolproof plan.
Right.
There is no such thing
right.
as the foolproof plan. You have to come up with the best plan that has the least amount of downside, and then go with it. Also,
Risk, least amount of risk too.
yeah, at least well,
Can you think through that?
yes, you can definitely you can definitely think through the risk, but I think that you have to have the upside to minimize if there's enough upside, then the risk, like, it's like, okay, well, for example,
It's really a risk.
the upside is you lose if somebody steals your client, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you're still bringing them new clients, then you're still getting paid on if it's transactional, right?
If I'm bringing the trainer new clients,
Well, yeah, if you're bringing that gym the client,
or the gym,
then that you're getting money off of that transaction, right? So the goal would be to, how can you get as many people into these facilities, right?
okay.
And that's how you get users on the platform.
So it
What's
almost
that?
sounds like we need to.
But I was gonna talk to you about this anyway.
Oh, that's what it sounds like. We almost need to focus on the trainer a little bit more than who needs training.
No, because that would be if we do that, we have to fully focus on the like we would be a booking software At that point, like we'd be a booking software platform. You get what I'm saying?
Okay. Would that make them less of a partner?
Which, like what I was about to say, which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just, do you want to pivot to that because some people don't have booking?
Because I feel like we do that, we still getting away from the end goal.
And that's why I said I wanted to talk to you, because what we really probably should do is just worry about pitching the product, pitching the end goal, and not worrying about doing the software.
Do you think we overthink it?
Yeah, absolutely. Most things are overthought. I'm a big
I'd rather do too much than not enough, huh?
I'm a big proponent of just like jump out, figure it out.
Good thing is we ain't lost no money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big proponent of jump out there and like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
Like always, you know, you win fast, lose fast.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's an L, it's an L. You can't be scared to take the L though.
I know.
You can't be scared to take the L.
No, bro.
The L gonna learn. It's gonna learn you.
Sheesh.
That's what the L for.
I done took some L's now.
That's what the L for. It's gonna learn you. It's gonna learn you.
You're right, man.
I think that's definitely a lesson that people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's you know, if you take your loss, as long as you learn from that loss, like, you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But you cannot win if you're not willing to take the loss.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not willing to stick your neck out there and like be vulnerability. You're not willing to be vulnerable. You can't reach a level of success that you want to reach.
Yeah.
Shit, even like, bro, like you do a podcast, like you got, like, think about it like that. Like you're being vulnerable every time you put out a podcast.
Facts.
So
Facts.
So why not be vulnerable in everything that you do?
True.
Any endeavor or any project that you go about, like, release that level of vulnerability and
Man. We are our own worst enemy.
oh yeah, for sure,
Dog.
for sure.
I'm my own kryptonite. That's crazy.
When you get to the to the point where you understand that, like I said, it's a gift and a curse because you're conscious of it, and so now you're still like you realize that you're battling yourself, and you're gonna battle yourself because you realize you're battling yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm high. You can't be saying stuff like that.
But I used to I really liked it was like a graphic or whatever, but it was destroy what destroys you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like whatever is killing you on the inside, whatever is stopping you from getting where you need to be, you got to destroy that. You got to destroy what destroys you.
Makes sense. I wanna make sure I link you up with Zion tomorrow, man. Do you have any clients already that you could talk about, or?
No, not yet. We're you know,
Okay.
I'm just still, you know, I work with the you know, some of the pros that I work with overseas and stuff like that, and you know, the different brands.
What's the age limit on the NIL?
So they can do stuff in high school, but you know, it's just it's not an age limit. It's college players mostly that are able. But again, high school players are, but it's not.
Well, I was saying the limit, like even in college, like is there
an age limit?
But you can't be.
I mean, you know that the states are releasing their
individual.
Their individual, but I don't think there's because it's not an age limit on playing in the NCAA.
Yeah.
So it's not not something that would be an age limit. It's an eligibility limit.
True.
Eligibility requirement. But is what July was a year in NIL. So, all of it's new. All of it's still being figured out.
Right.
But what my thing is that there's an opportunity for black people to actually be able to leverage their personal brands. And what I really see is a lot of people are going about getting NIL deals. And I think the big thing is them leveraging their personal brand to be able to make money themselves, right? So there's a lot of things that you can do to, like, it's not necessarily, you see all the big names getting deals. Everybody's not going to get deals.
Right.
Everybody's not going to get deals. That's just the facts of it. And then a lot of them are going to get the look of a deal when it's really just a brand partnership that I'm gonna give you some gear, I'm gonna give you some brand for free, and you post. You're a brand ambassador, right? But there's way, like, if you're in college, you make you a shirt, you sell you some merch. That's the way you can make your money. You can host camps, you can train players, you can sign gear, you can you can get your website, and you can sell whatever you want to sell.
The camp seemed like a big thing now. I saw that a lot this summer.
Yeah,
yeah,
because they could actually they can actually go and
put your name
on it. Yeah, so
you get the little jersey.
Yeah.
Put your name on it to give the campers when they leave. Oh man!
You can do the NFTs. I know we talked about like some cryptocurrency stuff. Like you can, but what I was gonna say is the NIL deals gets them paid for 4 years. Leveraging their personal brand gets them paid for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
And I think that's the boat that's being missed because all these big names and these big brands are going after and they're pushing for these deals versus. We need to educate them on how to position themselves to get paid
with all
for
this
life.
Talent and your influence, and your
like,
popularity finna shoot through the roof.
Think about how many college athletes were known and loved at these big college towns for 4 years, and they couldn't capitalize, and then after that they didn't have nothing going because if you didn't make it pro, there was a lot of great college athletes. But they're not great pro athletes. So you spent your 4 years and you don't know what happened to them, and now you may see them working somewhere regular, but they
playing in the big three.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? They had that notoriety where they could have been somebody who really capitalized and made some money, because I'm pretty sure the city made money.
They need to be retro. They need to be paid.
The school made money. But
they need to be paid. They need to be compensated for that's a lot of lost dollars.
Yeah.
For a lot of people.
Yeah.
That probably will be in better situations.
Yeah.
Now as athletes or former athletes.
Yeah, because they would at least have something. Like they would at least have something. And I think the other part that I was gonna say is that our HBCUs have the opportunity to at least be able to like these black athletes can do something, make like, you know what I'm saying? Like bring in some money. I actually somebody just hit me up about, ASU alumni. So they hit me up about, the big schools have collectives.
What's that?
So a collect, and this is how they play it. So a NIL collective is a organization that raises funds, and then they are able to give those funds to players.
Basically sponsor.
But it'll be for the whole team. So like, I don't know if you've seen. I think SMU just announced that their NIL collective is able to give each kid like, I think it was like $30K or something like that. It was something.
I think I did see that.
It was something. It was. But they're putting together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. A collective that allows them to give money, and so like.
That's
like
just legal boosters.
Exactly. I said this way before NIL even started. I'm like, all these black billionaires or millionaires and stuff like that, like, okay, y'all didn't go to school, but we do have schools and colleges that can use your, like, the white schools, they have
Right.
boosters and stuff like that, that alumni that give money back. Like,
Right.
where y'all can, you know what I'm saying?
True.
Do these NIL collectors and help these help that gives the pathway for our black athletes, the best black athletes, to go to these HBCUs.
Yeah.
Because if you
You got
let's
more
just
to
say-
offer.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
if I can get you money at these HBCUs, why wouldn't
you go to?
why wouldn't you go there? Because the problem before was, oh yeah, they have they have the better facilities, they have blah blah blah. Like, okay,
Yeah, when
this
that ain't
is-
the conversation no more.
yeah. Like, if you really want to help our culture, if you really want to, you know what I'm saying? I think Diddy announced that he was going to give, I think it was like $1 million to Howard,
Yep.
and then $1 million to Morehouse? Or
Man.
somebody else?
Tyler, I think Tyler Perry did.
Tyler Perry did Morehouse.
Yeah, I think so.
Diddy gave $1 million to Howard
Yeah,
and somebody
Howard.
else.
Yeah, somebody else did something.
But yeah, man, I think it's just an opportunity for us to impact our culture. And I mean, I'm always trying to come up with different
And-
things that help impact.
Cause
and-
I think now is the best time to do that though.
yeah,
Simply because Kentucky, Florida, Duke, North Carolina aren't the favorite and most popular like they used to be.
Yeah.
With kids wanting to go there.
right,
Because they players aren't staying. So it's not like how we were.
yeah.
Oh, Jordan played for North Carolina. I
Yeah.
want to go to North Carolina.
Yeah,
Like,
oh,
JJ
no,
Redick
they're
went to Duke.
going where
Like they're not following players.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they're going where the opportunity is, and I mean it's so many different. Like, not even just they're not going. They got Overtime Elite is now a
Yeah.
thing, and they can go there.
Yeah.
I didn't know this, that Overtime Elite, you can still go the college route. Like, I thought it was only like you go pro after you leave Overtime Elite. You can forego taking the money. Like, you can pass up on taking the money and just go on scholarship, and you still can go to college. Because that's what I thought. It was like, well, they have like 30 players there,
yeah.
30 to 40 players or something like that. All them kids ain't going pro. So what happens to them? That's what
Right.
I was thinking. I was like, okay, well, no, they all of them don't have to get paid, because they get like six
yeah.
figures or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
That was interesting. Can you really pass up six figures and be like, oh yeah, I still want to go to college?
Hell no. No, no, sir.
You'll figure it out later.
What? Yeah, I figured that out later.
Yeah. So, but
I'm
they're
able.
Yeah,
Like,
there's kids that are foregoing their contract, and they're still going to college after they leave Overtime Elite.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that's interesting.
that is interesting.
As a high school player, you have to make a decision of whether
And to choose not to take that. money?
whether I want to take the six figures.
Oh, you
or
got money already. Okay. But I mean, how it is now, they
they
probably,
probably
do.
still can get bread.
That's what I'm saying. They probably already getting it from somewhere else.
Yeah.
And can say
No, but I'm
to
saying
that.
they probably still can get bread based on other things now that everything's changing.
Oh yeah,
Like legally.
yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. It's interesting. There's a lot of interesting things going on
It
in the
is,
sports
man.
world.
It is. What do you what do you think about how trainers decide? This is kind of off topic, but how do you how do you feel about trainers deciding who they gonna train based on the talent that they see? Because you get on the gram, and every trainer that's there is with the most polished
How
kind
do
of
I
athletes
feel
already.
about- Depends on what you in it for.
But okay, so you for
Depends
instance,
on what you in it
if
for.
if you graduated to a certain status to where popular players are coming to you, are you saying no to that mom who got a child on the high school team that'll come and
I mean,
or
so
as long as she paying your rate, you'll train that kid.
that's
You
fair.
gauge off of that.
Yeah, like I mean,
Like, cause you got your camera guy, he gonna come record this.
yeah. So
this kid.
It depends on if you have the bandwidth to train them. Because if I'm that level trainer, right?
Do you have time?
Do I have time? And is it worth my time, right?
It's what you do though. Why wouldn't it be worth your time though?
Because that's why I said, what am I doing it for? If I'm one of these guys that maybe as a nonprofit,
well, I said you.
And I just
based on you and your personality, what's important to you?
That's what. So, what level am I at? Am I one of the best trainers in the world?
Yeah.
Then it's probably not worth my time. Then.
Why not?
Because what I'm trying to do is, if I'm one of the best in the world, I need to train the best in the world. You get what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. I need to be working with the best in the world. Like my goal is to keep getting to another level.
But that you don't think that will come from getting the worst kid?
No.
Getting the worst situation and then
getting
turning that around. Getting the best.
That's what I'm saying. At a certain point, it is, and that's why I asked you where am I at. If I'm one of the best in the world,
so yeah. So I don't know if this is a good example, but someone is a heart surgeon,
mm-hmm.
and this is the worst situation they've ever seen. They like, yo, we need him to come work on this.
Oh, so you're saying they pay my rate, but they're paying it for a bad kid. Like
yeah, because you could say, well, I'm a heart surgeon, but I only work on celebrities.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
You're saying status versus like, okay,
right? So why would you? That's how I feel when you say that's not worth my time. But they paying your rate.
Yeah.
Like,
no, if they paying my rate, then it is what it is.
Or I wasn't trying to make you change.
No.
How you felt about it. So if you still feel like, well, no, I'm working with, LaMarcus Aldridge and
so that's where I guess what I was getting at is, well, no, but so now you got me thinking because
you Brickley, you got the NBA players
and that's what
coming to work out at your spot.
But see, they do that, so, like when they be training those rappers and all that other stuff, like, you know what I'm saying?
But that's what
but
I'm
they
saying.
do it for a look though,
right? So I'm saying,
I'm just saying out of the pure,
like, I don't have time to train. If this is what the thing I do,
mm-hmm.
I don't have time to train someone in the 6th grade that's not that good, who mama is willing to pay,
mm-hmm.
and you based on your theory, train the best. If I'm the best trainer, I need to be training the best. How does that make you a good trainer?
So I guess this is where I was gonna. I think I get where you're going with it, because like if you're the best, then are you really getting?
Yeah, like what makes you? And you need to show me what has made you the best. Oh, I took this and made this look like this. Not, I'm the best, so these advanced people like can be more advanced. Like those are the ones I want to work with, because I don't want to have to go back and.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's because I don't want to have to go back and do something. I think it's because iron sharpens. You know what I'm saying? Iron sharpens iron.
Sounds prideful to think someone would have that thought. Like.
It's like you're an artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like not saying that you won't, but like it's like Jay-Z wanting to work with,
like
not
doing a feature.
Yeah, not necessarily the most popular, but him wanting to work with the people that he respects their pen.
Mm-hmm.
Like I respect them as an artist. Like I only want to work with the ones I respect. I don't just because Joe Blow pays what my feature price is, that doesn't mean I want to work with you. I want to work with you know what I'm saying? I want to work with, if I'm the best, I want to work with the best, or I want to work with people that I respect.
You're not teaching at that point though.
Producer.
You're still not teaching. That wouldn't be teaching.
But if not necessarily teaching, but a producer has to, you know what I'm saying? If I'm really producing you, or like let's just
Are you
say an
saying
executive
like
producer.
okay, so
or something
somebody
like,
executive producer,
Yeah.
producer coaching this person to
yeah, like
perform the best?
yeah, like if I reach the level of being an executive producer, and just because you come up with this amount of money doesn't mean that I necessarily want to executive produce
But
your
they
album.
coming to you because you're the best. So at the core of it, shouldn't if if you're that person, shouldn't that's a skill set that you have? Like, why wouldn't you be
So
in
I
it
think
to make
that's
the
what I was about to
worst
say, and that's why
look
I
the
asked
best?
you, and that's
You
why I
said, why
asked
am I
you.
in it?
Yeah, what am
What's
I
my
in it for? If I'm
yeah,
in
okay.
it to be the best, then I want to work with the best.
So that's what I'm saying. So if I'm in it to be the best,
And that's why I differentiated like best from the most popular or the most like you don't I don't have to you don't have to be the most successful for me to like now if you were a person that came to me with the money you're not that but I see something in you like I could like just go back to training instead of music if that parent wants to play and I see them and I like he has some potential like he you know what I'm saying he has some type of potential. But if you come to me with a kid with a bad attitude, he's scrawny, like he ain't got no good work ethic, like I don't want to work with you just because you paying me the money.
That's a little different.
Like
That's a little different because I'm not training you to
I have
deal
to
with
see
your
something.
attitude.
No, but I threw that in, but I'm just saying in general, like I is if I was a trainer and but like I said, if I've reached that level, I still have to see something that's worth like I get to pick and if that point you get to pick and choose. You know what I'm saying? You get to pick and choose what you are, who you work with. And I don't think like I think it's crazier on the other end that I'm not crazy because I know a lot of people do it. Like just to only do something and be led by the money. I think to be led by like the
Well, at the end of the day, they paying you for a service.
yeah, but if you reach that level, then I don't need it. I want to be like and I think you keep going back to like you feel like
they're
the
coming
greatness.
to you.
No, I'm saying you feel like the greatness will be seen more if you take a bad and make it look better.
Yeah, because if you're telling me
If
you're
I
a
take
trainer,
if I take a D plus student
the
and I
whole
make him
process.
if I make him a C,
yeah, like
I don't want to do C work anymore.
See,
Oh, I've made it past C work. I guess I
that's
should
what
say.
I'm saying. That seemed prideful.
I made it past C work.
That seemed prideful, bro.
I want
You're
to.
the best.
I
And I'm
wanna
gonna go back to the heart surgery thing. Like, I think that's the best example or analogy I can give as to, like, bro, you're a trainer. I'm paying you for a service because I see that I want something to be this good and it's not. You can help me because you have the knowledge. Why? How in the hell are you deciding that? Like, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad that you, because you can decide whatever you want to do. But just the idea of that's not worth my time. Like,
Because that's what I'm saying. So at a certain point, you have reached the luxury of being able to decide what's worth your time.
so Kobe Bryant, when he was alive, rest in peace, mama, man. If Kobe Bryant posted, he doing a special for this, and this as far as training, and the shit still was expensive, but you wanted Carter to go get some training. Man. You could afford it. He coming through the city. Application, you put it in, they deny you, and they only select like
Like they only slept the kids that's on the
the kids that's already on the edge, ranked the top third.
Yeah, but
that's
that's how it go.
Oh man,
That's how the game go.
So you just accept it for what it is because that's what it is sometimes.
Absolutely, but I also do understand. Like I said, I think of it from the standpoint of if we're talking about they've earned that opportunity.
Yeah.
They've earned that right because at a certain point, there's going to be a certain point
Help me
there's
understand this.
going to be a certain point in your life where you reach that you have the right. You've earned the right to pick and choose what you want to do and what brings you fulfillment. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like you've earned that right. Like I worked my like at the when you're working your way up, you have to take whatever you can get. You have to take everything that comes to you.
Okay.
And when you get to the top, now like what for whatever reason it may be, and it may not be the reason that we just talked about,
Right.
but you've earned that right to pick and choose. Now maybe that person may want to be like, I'm not gonna charge a lot, and I just want to train the bad ones. But there may be a person that looks at themselves and say, I want to make the best. I want to make really good players the best.
All right. So
You can't-
after
it's-
all this time of working really hard to train these people, would you say they've earned? I should get a lighter load with how I teach and what I have to instruct. Like,
What you mean? A lot
like if you give me I don't know, a 7th grader, I'm trying to see how I should frame this. If you give me a 7th grader and he needs to be taught how to dribble, and that's what I've been working on for the whole summer. And then I got a college player who doesn't need cone drills, and I can just spend time studying, watching his film. Like, that seemed like the easier way rather than I got to be working with this other kid. I got to show him how to do everything.
Yeah.
Like, I can kind of just sit back and watch this more advanced player. I can look at the details and what he's doing, and that's not really as hard for me. Like, so hard. Have you earned that right to take sort of the easy route?
Yeah, but I don't look at it as necessarily easy.
I don't have a better word for that.
Yeah, it's just what you wanna, what interests you. Like, because like you just said, it may be maybe I don't want to deal with training like kids at all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like maybe I want to, I only want to train NBA players at a certain, like if I get to
At
that
a certain
point,
level.
If I get to, that's all I want to train. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Oh
Yeah.
no, all I want to do is train high school players. Like they may be really good at that and not want to, you know what I'm saying? Not want to go past that level. They just want to be the best high school trainer there is, or I want to be the best kid trainer there. This is the other flip side. Like I've talked to people and like they train kids just because they know it's easy and they can make the most money off of that, because people will pay you to train their kid and they can't play, and you make it look. Literally, I talked to a guy.
Yeah.
He has a system and he makes it look like they're doing a lot, and he gets paid and going about their business.
Wow. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I just do group trainings and I charge XYZ and I make XYZ all in a weekend.
Sound pretty easy.
Like I take them through XYZ drills. Like I take
Especially
them
if them parents don't know.
exactly. I take them through the same drills every week, and they know what to do, and I make my money.
And because it's routine.
It's
to a
routine.
parent.
I trade. I charge XYZ each head.
Jeez.
And so I feel like that's worse than the one that turns down. No, I work with elite athletes. I feel like the ones that take the money from the athletes that don't really got a shot.
Yeah.
I think that's worse than I'm gonna turn you down. You don't got, like, I may judge you and say you don't got a shot.
Right.
I'm only working with these players. I feel like it's worse to the ones that take advantage of the players that don't really got a shot than the ones that saying, nah,
I'm only gonna work with.
I'm only gonna work with the elite players. When you get to that level, come holler at me.
Yeah.
I think that's worse. The ones that take advantage.
Right.
At least I'm being honest.
True.
It's like, you know what I'm saying? At least I'm being upfront with you.
That's true.
I'm keeping it G with you.
But they still coming to you because you're the best.
Yeah. Put some work in. Get better.
Dang. Whole time I'm agreeing with you though, bro, because I know I ain't finna say yes to a whole lot of stuff that I don't respect or believe in. Like I know man, in Florida plenty of times, bro. And it's like, yeah, man, I heard you got a studio, bro. And I'm like, first of all, who the hell told you I had a studio? This nigga just came off stage on some like garbage junk, bro. And I'm like, yeah, I got a studio. Like, man, I'm gonna have to come through, man, and pull up on you, bro. I'm like, I'm sure you can pay my price, bro. But I had to.
Yeah, like you gotta have.
I don't have to do that.
You gotta have some type of like, regardless of if you have some, if you have whatever your whatever your whatever your guidelines or whatever you trying to you put together of your reasoning, and it's consistent. You can have your artistic integrity about. Man, I don't want to work with. I don't know if you be like, man, I don't want to work with artists that don't write their own. Don't write their own music. Yeah. Or whatever it may be. Sure. Like, if that's what you want to stand on and that's what your personal brand is, and that's what I was saying. Like, you gotta be able to like if I'm an artist and I work with an artist that I don't respect just for the money, then am I working for the art? So I'm not working for the art anymore. I'm working for the money. So if I'm a trainer that will train anybody that comes with the money, then I'm training for the money. I'm not training I'm not training to be the best that I can be. But if you truly feel like, oh man, I can train this person and I can get it's your intentions. You know what I'm saying? Did you just train them for the bag, or did you train them to try to get the best out of them? So that's why, like, when these,
it's just hard to hear people turn them down.
Yeah, when these celebrities start popping up and working with these trainers, it kind of threw me off because I'm like, okay, well, yeah, you doing it, and it worked. So I mean, I guess I can't knock them. Yeah. But yeah, like you doing it for the bag. Shot. Yeah, you doing it for.
He got no shot.
Like what, bro? You're a rapper. Why are you training? Like, what are you training for? Yeah. This is but I mean, it is what it is. It's marketing. Like, true. So I can't get mad at it. But to me, I would want to know, are the intentions pure, right? Are you using this marketing so you can, I want to be able to be the best trainer and I need to be more seen, so now I can get reach to more people, so I can be the best trainer I can be? Or am I trying to do these things so I can just charge people more money? You get what I'm saying? Like,
I think there's another side. Am I showing that I'm the best trainer by taking this garbage ass rapper and really like developing them?
They don't be developing that, bro. They still be garbage. Bro, I can go.
Girl, you look so disappointed.
I ain't hooped in forever, and I can go in the gym for an hour, and they could put together a 30-second clip of me making some shots.
All your shots.
Yeah, they put together a clip of all my made shots. But bro, if I get in there, I look like, come on. These rappers be sorry as hell.
Well, you look so disgusting.
Yeah, man. These rappers be even like I love J. Cole, but like even J. Cole, like
that boy look uncoordinated as hell.
Like he can play.
He know how to play basketball.
He can, but bruh, he's not NBA. Like, he's not like that. And it's nothing wrong with that, but people will get it twisted because of like a 30-second clip, and oh man, he be hooping out there with and he made 3 shots. Like, bro, it's like they probably played like 6 games and you saw him make 3 shots. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
It's a little disgusting. Bro, I got a long weekend, bro.
Yeah, man.
Videos to shoot and whatnot, but appreciate you coming through, bro.
You already know.
We done put this off a couple of weeks now, but yeah, I had to get to the barbershop. come on here looking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to talk some more about the rings, man.
Yeah. We're gonna get it together, man. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna figure it out.
But this for me has kind of been the focus, and I'm excited every time I get to do this because no episode feels like the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's only, I ain't gonna say only so much, but it's very few topics that I'm interested in,
Mm-hmm.
but so many layers to kind of peel back within, relationships, faith, sports, and that sort of thing. So it's dope to continue to get different perspectives with different people within those 3 or 4 categories.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep rocking, bro. Whenever you wanna come through, man.
You already know. I'll pull up.
Yeah.
I'll pull up. For sure.
Yeah, I ain't want you to bring the Jack Daniels today though, cause I'm going out of town, bro. I gotta get up in the morning. What time y'all leave?
Whenever I wake up. But
So
I mean,
5?
that's probably like, I did a. Like when
You mean get up?
I was about to say, let me rephrase that. Whenever I get up, like I'll probably still wake up around 7 something.
Well, I swear that's how my daddy was, boy.
I'll probably still get up by
That
7.
joker, 5 o'clock. All you smell is Listerine coming down the hallway. It's time to go. Said we were leaving in the morning, boy, but God, dog, I feel like I just went to sleep.
Yeah, so I'll probably get up about 7 something.
Okay.
Lay in the bed till about 8:30. We'll leave probably about 9. 10,
The
about
girls
10.
be up already? They wake up early?
Cause they probably gonna stay. Like they gonna stay
up all night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's all night to them?
If I don't forget to go in, if I'm going there
3?
like 3, 2,
Dang.
3. Carter will go to sleep. Carter goes to sleep before everybody.
Mm-hmm.
If Yari doesn't have an iPad, she'll go to sleep a little later than Carter, so maybe about 12, 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
Kylie will stay up all night watching TV.
I don't remember even being able to stay up that long.
I
Not
do.
because of
I
my
do.
parents, but that young?
I was about to say that maybe not.
So what's
maybe
Carter?
not.
7, 8?
Carter's 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not.
Because I remember it being hard
But
to
Carter
even
goes
stay
to
up.
sleep. Like I said, Carter goes to sleep.
Oh, yeah.
Kylie's only 10. I don't know if I can't remember back to
I
10.
don't think so. And that's what I was just finna say. I remember because I was 10 in 2000, the new millennium.
Mm-hmm.
I would always struggle with New Year's. I couldn't stay up till midnight. I'll make it to 11:50. I hear my mom, "Hey, Fina, come on, man. White grape juice, whatever it is."
Yeah.
But dog,
Yeah.
they stand up like that.
Yeah, but we'll get up and hit the road.
Yeah. My day don't start till 4, but I think I'm gonna still hit it early. I need to.
Supposed to go to this. We got an all class reunion. It's
For-
high school.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why you going? That's why.
Nah, I wasn't gonna go.
You got
But
just
since we
was outdoor.
since we taking Jazz mama back, I was like I might as well go.
Wait, Ronnie? So Ronnie up here?
Yeah.
Oh, you should have, man. Oh, you went home. He could have came, dude.
Yeah, Ronnie up here.
Damn. Okay. All right, man. Well, y'all already know, man. Don't forget to follow all social media, The Outlet 0721. Like, share, subscribe, post, comment, all that. Dream Big Sports. My cousin old Fred, man, in the building. More content on the way, man. Be on the lookout for, some cooler stuff I'm thinking about doing. But yeah, all that. Like, share, follow, subscribe. The Outlet, your boy Philo, signing off.